Okay, so we are reviewing Young, Famous, and African. Now, what can I say? The first thing that stood out to me about the show was the bleach. The bleach. I can't speak for everybody on the show, but I already just know. There's just a look to the look. There's just a look to the look. There's just a look to the bleach. You look like he's somebody who's bleached. I saw this recent one. They just posted recently. Um, Questions with the cast. Kanye. Oh my goodness. The bleach. Like it's like bleach on bleach. It's too much really. Um uh they all bleach. Except for what's her name? Annie or Alice. I can respect her for that. I can respect her to be dark skinned, to be proud to be black. Well, it's not like she was strutting her stuff like, oh, I'm black. I would have been the shady one. Like if I was on the show, I would have been the shady one. Like young, famous in African or young, famous in Jamaican. Just kidding, because the Jamaicans are known for bleaching, but the Africans bleach too. But yeah, what is it? Like I'd be proud to be black, dark black, charcoal black, midnight black. I'm black. I'm black and I'm proud. That's I'd be stunting on everybody. Like I'd throw it in their face. Young, famous, and African. This is a part of the package. The Africanness, the black, the melanin that cannot be bought. It's a shame. It really is a shame that they're not more proud of their complexion. At least the guys on the show weren't bleaching, but still, I wish Africa was at that place that it didn't have such a colonial mindset. Like I wish there was somebody who was like Vanessa Mdee. She's dark skinned, she's beautiful, and she's popping in Africa. Tiwa Savage is dark skinned, stunning, stunning, gorgeous, like the epitome of African beauty. And she's dark skinned. Like we need more of that projected out into the world. Like something about it, like bleaching of all things. You look insecure. Like cuz it comes from insecurity. You're just it's like a stamp. Not a stamp. You're soaked in insecurity. But like Zari, I mean, I just watched Zari on the sidelines. Like I knew her before the show, but I didn't like know her. Like some of these people are just famous for being famous. Like so I didn't know. Uh I just watched her on Instagram and she's beautiful and you always see her with her family, but it's like I saw that she used to do music and she was gorgeous. Like she's a couple of shades lighter than me. Look it up. The song is called Toloba, Toloba, by Zari. She was dark skinned. It's just so sad to see what people are doing to themselves in the name of what. But aside from bleach, the wigs from people who claim to be billionaires. I mean, like look at this. Before I start criticizing them, I'm not even gonna lie. Hair is expensive. I bought this from House of Bundles. Crap hair. Don't skimp on the don't skimp on the hair. Sorry. Don't don't skimp on the hair. You might as well get the premium one and at least know that you're getting a quality product. But it's like you people on this show have money. But I know it's also shipping to Africa. You might not be getting the best quality hair, but Like even the styling, like you can't get like an American stylist or something to do the weaves or even just braids. But you see Zari, she's stunning on everybody. She has hang time on her own natural hair. Yeah, she has her own natural hair. I wish I saw some braids. We're Africans. Highlight all that there's. Africa is known for braiders. I didn't see braids because you want to appeal to the West, but it's a cheap, it pales in comparison. If it were me, I would have been stunting on them. Like the haircut too, like, ugh. I mean, it's Africa, for Pete's sake. The braids. You could have done braids. It would have cost what, like 10 bob or $10 to get some nice braids. I know I'm being so critical of the women and their looks and their. We really shouldn't do that, but we really shouldn't do that. But it was nice to be introduced to them. I saw some of their work on Netflix. Nadia Nakai is in Happiness Ever After. I couldn't get through the movie. If I'm honest. If I'm honest. I can't do it like Evelyn of the internet. Honest. Like my parents are both Africans and I can't nail the accent. They were making fun of me. They were calling me Mzungu when I was in Kenya simply because this is how I talk. Mzungu is white person. But what else is there? Mm. Uh, what else was there? None of the guys were hot. I'm just gonna say that right now. Is that terrible? And Dile kind of has this vibe to him. Like I see why Zari and him have this flirtation because he's like attractive. He has that swag to him, but he's not like none of the guys are like, damn, you know? Diamond Platinums is out here with all these babies and all these women, but I don't know how. Well, money talks, money, fame, influence, and he might be a nice guy. I don't know. I'm so see. I sound like the most shallow person in the world, but what else? What do we watch this show for? Vanity, entertainment. What did we see? We saw the gala or banquet or whatever. We saw Zari on the train with the safari. We saw, yeah, I really thought Nadia. We saw a performance by Diamond Platinums. Um, would rather have seen Nadia perform because it's like we know Diamond Platinums. Like as Zari puts it, he's the biggest um, uh, entertainer of from East Africa. I mean, there's Vanessa Mdee. She's good too. I mean, she's been pregnant and had the baby and quiet now, but yeah. But I don't know. I just think Nadia should have performed. I think to see what it's all about. Because some people, what they do is they go to school abroad and then they go back and do live out whatever their dreams are because their families have so much money. Like, I don't know if it's like WizKid's dad is like the richest, one of the richest people in Nigeria, or is that Davido? Yeah, so some of them, it's like, you want to be a singer? Okay. Even if you're not that great. Banana go fall on you. It's yeah. Sorry to all those who love Davido. It's sorry. Some of his stuff, I'm like, what is this? But he's not making music for me. He's making music for somebody. But who else is there? Or what else is there? Um, I just hope the show gets bigger and better. That was actually a great introduction. It felt short. Like I feel like it that should have been the first half, and that they should have released the second half. There was only like episodes, but it left us wanting more, more, but like of substance, something. And I hope they take it all around Africa. You need to watch this show, MTV Sugar. You want good African programming? It's like, have you seen Degrassi? There's like, Degrassi or 90210? It's like that, but with Africans. And it's in Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. And one French speaking country. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. I have no clue. But it went there. And Lupita Nyong'o's on the show, and that's where she got her like first start. So yeah. It's a really good show. But I'm waiting to see more from this show. Young, famous, and African. I'm waiting to see more. I'm surprised they got Diamond Platinums on the show. He's so big. I'm surprised they got him to do it. But I mean, if you have Zari on the show, I'm wondering if they're gonna bring on Hamisa. I wonder if they are, because the people in the West don't know about Hamisa. She's just signed a deal with White Nicious, and Black China is signed to White Nicious. So I don't know, but that would be the drama. That would be the drama. I hope they bring Veer Siddiqa. Like, there's a show called Nairobi Diaries. That's television. Television. I mean, there's so many seasons, like too many to count. And some of it is in like Swahili. I have no idea what they're saying, but I just laugh along anyways because there's enough contextual cues to figure out what they're saying. Trust me, I don't know. Like know barely any Swahili. But when Pendo and Veer Siddiqa got into that fight, but um, oh, sorry, um, sorry, I'm just getting a phone message. But yeah, when Pendo and Veer Siddiqa got into that fight, I just hope Veer Siddiqa and Zari, they know each other, but I feel like Zari's on another level. I don't know why. She just carries herself like she's something like bigger. So, but she seems like a reality star. I see her on it. I see Veer Siddiqa. Veer Siddiqa would be Kenya coming in. Trying to think who else would be good, like from different people from different countries would be good to have on the show. I mean, it's in South Africa. I kind of low key wish there was like Babes Wadumo, but she doesn't really speak a lot of English, so. But it would have been cool because it's like South Africa, Gom Queen. I don't know how to say it. Like there's like a click. Like, I can't even. I shouldn't have tried. Like I can't do it. But I wish she was on the show. It would have been good to like get to know her. She did a lot of music with Beyonce, so well, not with Beyonce, but she was on the Black Panther soundtrack. Um, but yeah, so that's my review of Young, Famous, and African. I don't know if it was much of a review. I just want more. I want more just to watch. I don't need to talk about it. I promise I'll never talk about it again if you just give me some more episodes here soon. But I feel like they were kind of picking on Zari a bit until Zari became like they turned her into that person where she's all hoity-toity and above everybody. I think she was just saying like this is her event and she was trying to put on a good show for everybody, and I think everybody was just hating. Like if you didn't want to be there, you didn't have to be there, but hey, what can you do? But yeah. And then like Nadia, like if you like Diamond, you like Diamond. And like Zari said, she's not into him, she's not sleeping with him or anything. It's kind of like she gave you permission to just go. You two are not friends. So I don't see why you hate her already, but it's just like that jealousy. So I think that's mainly what it is. I yeah. I think that uh I think Nadia's was a little bit jealous of Zari, but jealous, maybe intimidated is a better word, but that intimidation turned into something there. But yeah, there's not really much to say about the guys. Like, I don't know. What's there to say? I don't know what Andile does. I know Naked is a DJ. Um, who else? Ooh, they should get DJ Cuppy. But that I feel like that's not really our scene. Like those are not really our people. But it would be a good way to get to know her. I kind of know of her in different things, but maybe she's bigger in the UK. But I don't know. I'm like I don't know why. I just feel like it needs something to round out the cast a bit more so that they can make it go longer. And I think it shouldn't just stay in South Africa because they brought the entire party to South Africa and they kind of did that whole wedding thing to make it an event, but I was underwhelmed. Because events. No, let's see you out there. Like Ari was working behind the scenes on that African Beauty um, with uh, Diamond Platinums and Omarion. She was working behind the scenes. I'd like to see more of that, like on the show. Um, what you do in your day to day. Like the other things were events, but Zari's was kind of like it was more of an experience. I think like I know they were underwhelmed by the train because it's not a casino. Like the Gatsby night, it's not a casino. But I thought the safari was pretty good. And I think like if you were actually physically there, it would have been okay. But the train, because there's only so much you can do on a train. So what's she supposed to do? Have a whole circus on a train? You get what I'm saying? But maybe they have to figure out what events are best for TV. Kanye is an actress, so seeing her behind the scenes, or well, we saw her behind the scenes of a photo shoot. Nadia Nakai, Vic Mensa, Vic Mensa, Vic Mensa, and then they broke up. But it's weird how they broke up like during the show, and it seems like it's easier for her to get up and go like that. So I is that really why they broke up? But and did she do it because of Western influence? Like that's a name you could easily recognize. Because I think he had to give consent to be a part of that show or be mentioned. But you see Vanessa Mdee with Rotimi. So I don't know if it's like they kind of get excited because it's like Western fame and not um, African fame. But um, she'd have better luck with Diamond Platinums because he's more internationally known than Vic Mensa. But there's plenty of fish in the sea. But she did say he's also she did say he's also African, so he kind of fits. But maybe if they played into his African side a bit more, it would have been more interesting. But they didn't touch on that at all. If like it would have been cool, but I'm just trying to think of who else they should bring in. Like maybe if he did a cameo. Um, the guys are just not as entertaining as the girls. Although Swanky's cool. I like Swanky's style, his avant-gardeness. I wish he could be out more, like in the world, like walking around, you know? So you could just really see his like his ambiance, you know? But I don't know. Yeah. It's a good first season. I'm waiting to see more.